Okay, are we recording? Yes, we are recording. Guys, yo, what's up? I don't even know what to say. Guys, I just got back home from watching Ready Player One, and I just want to talk about it right now. Like, the hype from what I saw is still there, and I just want to release all of this hype to you guys. Oh God, if you guys haven't really watched Ready Player One, I suggest you watch it before watching this video, because I'm probably gonna mention a lot of spoilers and stuff. But really, guys, if I was gonna describe Ready Player One, it was like the best fan service movie ever. You know, for a geek like me. I mean, let's be clear. Okay, I haven't read the book of Ready Player One. I'm not a movie buff. I'm just a geek. I'm just a gamer. I'm just an otaku. So just consider me as some kind of normie among normies of the geek community. Okay. So let's see. Well, there were definitely a lot of times in the movie where I almost cried, just because of the pure GEEKGASM that it gives you. I mean, let's be clear. Let's be honest. That movie wasn't really deep. It wasn't like as good as Inception or any of those mature themed movies that you guys always watch. But it was definitely satisfying. As a geek watching it, it was very satisfying. It totally delivered from with the hype it gave in the trailers and stuff like that. It was actually better than the trailer. So I don't know. It wasn't good, but it was good. It was fun. That's it. It's a movie that's fun. It was just so freaking fun to watch. I mean, here's the thing, okay? There were a lot of moments in that movie where everyone in the cinema, during specific times, we all shouted out, "Oh shit!" all together. Like, that's the only thing you heard from that moment in the cinema. That's how geekgasmic the scenes in the movie were. Like, seriously, when I was finding my seat before the movie started, I was seeing a lot of kids. With their family, with grown-ups and stuff like that. But majority of the moviegoers with me in the cinema were more of like adults and teens. But during the super hyped up scenes, you don't hear the kids shouting and stuff. It was overwhelmed by the shouts and squeals of fanboys and fangirls from higher ages and stuff like that. It was just I was among them. It was just so good. It felt like the whole cinema, the entire audience just felt like your family. It's like you were watching a movie party with your friends and stuff like that. Everyone was just reacting and stuff like that. Nobody really, nobody was really bothered by it, because it was just so good. Everyone had the same idea during those scenes, and it was just damn. So yeah, that's pretty much my. What I'm feeling right now after watching that movie, and all these feelings, guys. Oh God, I want to discuss more. I want to discuss more in detail what the hell that movie, showed us. Okay, now for those who are still watching this video, and if you haven't watched Ready Player One, I suggest you stop this video now, watch that movie, and then come back at this point, because I'm gonna explain some details, and I'm probably gonna say some spoilers and stuff. So here we go. Let's start with what do you call this? The setting of the video. I mean the movie. It's in 2040s. 2040s or 2045, I think. So 20 years from now. No, not really. More than 20 to 30 years from now. Virtual reality is a huge thing there, and I want to point out the rigs they're using. Alright, it's definitely the rig that I would imagine if I would make a full dive gear. Not really full dive, yeah, probably a full dive gear. It's not like Sword Art Online where you just, where you're just sitting down and stuff like that. No, their rigs are VR headset, facial scanner, and then there's like an omnidirectional platform where you can run and stuff in your room. But So that's how I would imagine an omnidirectional, virtual reality rig if ever I made one. You're still immersed in virtual reality. However, your whole body is also participating. So it's a kind of what do you call this? Exercise in some way. So that's pretty good. What I don't understand is some of the characters or some of the players didn't even have those omnidirectional platforms. All they had were the gloves and the virtual reality headsets, and they were just running around the city or in their room. So I don't know how that works. But yeah, that's just some of the bullshit in the movie. But you know what? Still, it was very fun to watch. So that was just so nice to see. I mean, this opens up, to more possibilities that maybe some gaming companies right now might see the movie and think that, hey, maybe we can actually make those kind of rigs in the future, and maybe someone is gonna make a very, like a mega server like the Oasis. The Oasis is what they call the world. And we might have a similar situation in the future. So it's just so fun. And another thing I like about the movie is that the philosophies that they were trying to explain or portray to people, the philosophy about gaming and how fun it is, how fun virtual reality is. I think one quote that stuck to me was that what do you call it? It's not like going into those into the Oasis isn't just about what you can do there, but it's more of like what you can be in that world. So it was just it totally jives with what VR chat is right now. I would spend hours and hours there, even if I'm offline or not streaming. I would spend hours and hours there just immersing myself, role playing and stuff like that. It's the inner child in me was awakened in that movie. I think everyone who watched it had this nostalgic burst and fantasy-gasm, geek-gasm when they saw every scenes there. Am I still making any sense? I'm sorry, guys. I just want to vent this out. I didn't even have time to write down my ideas or anything. I just popped open this camera and right now I'm talking to you guys. Like, oh man. Where were we again? Yeah, the rigs. So that's pretty much it. I just like the rigs. It doesn't really make sense that much, but it opens up to a lot of possibilities in the future. Now, the objective of the character Wade was more of like finding the Easter egg. It's the contest left by the creator of the Oasis. And if you ask me, the whole movie itself was like, full of Easter eggs that was just served to you as a platter. It's just, like I said, it's a movie for fanboys and fangirls. You won't appreciate that much the story and everything. It's more of like you appreciate because your favorite characters are there. The nostalgic feel of that the movie is giving to you. Like your inner child is just awakened by that movie. All your fantasies, all your dreams when you're playing toys and stuff like that. That's pretty much how it looks like. It's just so nice to see all those characters again. Yeah, I think that those were that. If there was like a scene in there which almost like really made me cry, like it really teared me up, but not to the point where oh man, because I was just I didn't want to ruin my experience with by by cheering up and stuff. So there was a scene there where Wade was calling onto every player in the world to fight against IOI, and then it was a scene where everyone, like Lord of the Rings style, gathered up, running towards Wade to assist him, and then everyone had different characters. There was like. They were like Halo guys, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Iron Giant, and some other character from different games and pop culture, Street Fighter and stuff like that. It was just so nice, goosebumps everywhere. Everyone in the cinema was just shouting like, "Oh my god, that's my favorite character! Oh my god, freaking Halo guys and chicken kicking ass and stuff like that." Oh man, it was just so good. Man, I love those kind of scenes. The fight scenes as well was really good. I mean, the visually it was so good. You know, the CGI was just so smooth. It was just so right. The blending of the real-time avatars, the real people with the avatars were also really nice. Like, it was just done so right, you know. So if you guys are a pop culture addict or a pop culture enthusiast, this movie is just it will just blow your mind off, and it will just send you a lot of nostalgia. Oh man, seriously. Like, if I recall, there was like this one moment after the movie. I went out of the cinema, and then there was like this couple who were just talking about it. Then the guy, the boyfriend, was explaining something. He was just so hyped up. He was just looking at his girlfriend, explaining to the girl everything that happened. And then he just kept walking, and then boom, he slammed his face on the glass door. He didn't even see the glass door. He was just so hyped up. That's how hyped up, you know, you'll feel after watching, you know, Ready Player One. You just forget about everything else, your environment. You just want to talk about it, you know, like what I am right now. My mind is a mess right now. My ideas is all jumbled up, you know. I just don't know what to say. I can't really organize my thoughts, but I just want to talk to you guys about it. I just want to say everything, you know. It was just so good. But still, that guy, I can still remember his face, you know, printed on his face mark was printed on the glass door, and everyone just laughed at him. But it was good fun. It was just so nice to see, you know, just how hyped up people were. So again, guys, I'm not gonna give it a rating or anything. I'm just gonna say it's fun. It's just a really fun movie for everyone to enjoy, especially if you're a geek like me. So no scores from me. And again, just to be clear, I don't know how faithful it is from the book. The book is probably, well, most definitely every time the book is always the one that's better than the movie adaptation. But again, it's not. If you're looking for a deep story with super magnificent plot and stuff like that, you probably won't be. You will probably be disappointed in some way. But if you're a geek and you just want to feel good, watch Ready Player One. I mean, seriously, it was just so nice. Thank you, Steven Spielberg, for, you know, bringing our fantasies to life, and also the author of the book. Shit, I haven't even researched about the guy who wrote the book. I'm so sorry, but anyway, kudos to you guys. So hopefully in the future we can have something like that, you know, an oasis, somewhere where we can escape from the harsh realities. But there's also one really good lesson in the movie. In the movie, they they mentioned about there were like days, like every Tuesdays and Sundays, I think, or Tuesdays or Thursday, or I forgot. There's just 2 days in the week where the servers are offline so that people can enjoy the real life or the reality or the real world, because in the end, reality is still the only reality. So the message there is just, do not forget about, you know, your priorities in real life. Okay, all right. Life is also in some way a game, and the Oasis is just a game as well. It's where you want to have fun and stuff. But again, do not do not forget about your priorities in real life. Do not forget to eat food, to rehydrate yourself, to interact with your loved ones and stuff like that. Do not forget about that. Okay, those are things that matter as well. So again, final verdict: Ready Player One, the best freaking fan service movie 2018. That's it. Okay, so again, thank you so much, Steven Spielberg, for bringing our childhoods to life and our fantasies to life, and to the author of the book. I don't know how many times I've repeated that, but thank you. It was just so nice. And to the people who were in the cinemas, thank you for being cool as well, for staying silent during times where it actually mattered, and for hyping the cinema up during the hype scene. So geeks are probably one of the best, one of the best crowds ever when watching this this movie. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. So, damn, it's 4:20 a.m. I have to pack my bags. I'm going to Japan tomorrow, so haven't packed yet. So again, thank you so much for listening to my. I don't even know what to tell this. It's not even a rant. Okay, it's not a rant. I acknowledge there are bullshit stuff in that movie, but again, still, it's a fun movie. Like I said during my Dragon Ball rants, what do you call this? Everything has bullshit in them, and everyone has the right to criticize things, and it's up to you whether you still enjoy it or not. As for me, I'm gonna. It was fun. It was fun. So yeah, what am I saying? Holy crap! Look at me. I'm just geeking out right now. Oh god, weebgasms, geekgasms. Yeah. Sorry for this cringy video, but you'll know what I mean. If you watch the movie, you can probably relate to me in a certain level. So yeah, that's it. For those who didn't watch the movie and watch this whole video, oh my god, guys, well, it's your loss. You got spoiled. But anyway, that's it. You just watch it or something. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in, I don't know, next time.